I feel like this is Den's fault because Den is the one. Den is the one who shot the fucking guy. Hey, John, how you doing today? Can you hear me?
Just
Hello.
dealing with this, yeah. Just dealing with this dumb fuck Davids as always. But yeah,
All right, run through me what occurred.
the night of the events of what happened.
No, no, no. So, let me tell you what he told me, and then you tell me if I'm wrong here.
Okay.
He said that he said that you guys did a traffic stop, yada yada yada. Then shot somebody.
Yeah.
Then you guys were talking about it in the car after about how far the guy was from from you guys.
Yeah.
I guess Den didn't say that. Den was like, no, it was like 30 to 50 feet, and then you and Brian said no, it was 50 feet.
Yeah.
And then you said in the car, all right, make sure 50 feet is on all the reports, right? Den heard that. Okay, so then what happened after that? Let me what occurred?
So the reason why I said make sure you put that in report was basically because I knew the GSF member was going to take it to court and want to file charges on Den Shiesty for what he did. So in my eyes, knowing that I'm a lead, I'm a command member, I want to cover my ranges especially. So with that, I made him understand, David's, make sure your report is correct. For some reason, he took it as change Den's report.
But here's my okay.
So I just wanted to make sure he covered all his grounds, okay, to protect our ranges. I thought I was doing the right thing. And for some odd reason, he took it as change Den's report that I would never in my life want somebody to do. Because one, I wouldn't want it to happen to me. Number two, I would want it to happen to nobody else. And number three, you know me long time, I would never fucking do some dumb shit like that to change an actual FOIA report on somebody or give somebody a fucking order. The problem is the way he worded it when he was on the stand was like, he told me to do it.
I have a feeling. Here's my thing though. Like, regardless of all this, why would Den argue? I'm just curious here. Why would Den argue that it's 30 to 50 feet? Doesn't he want to validate why he shot? So shouldn't he say it was like 50 feet?
The reason why we said it was, I thought it was more than 50 feet. You want me to be very honest with you, Conan? I thought it was way over 50 feet. That guy showed no type of fucking aggression towards Den. He was facing a fucking wall with a bat. Wasn't even facing Den. Den claimed he was like 20 to 30 feet away, which there was no fucking possibility when, okay, do you know where Multilocks is in Lil Soul?
Yes.
The individual was standing on that wall, facing Multilocks on that wall, and Den Shiesty was at the curb by the street. Den Shiesty, when the individuals from GSF hit the wall with a bat.
That's less than 50 feet, John.
That's way more than 50
If you're at the door of Multilocks and you're at the curb on the sidewalk, that's less than 50 feet, John.
That is not less than 50 feet. We can actually go measure it.
John, do you know how much 50 feet is?
Yeah.
50 feet is like, what is that? Like almost like 12 yards. No. It's like almost actually like.
Conan, the point about this, Conan, okay?
20,
let me explain to you.
Yeah.
The point about this is that Den was trying to claim that the GSF individual was standing right next to him. And he wasn't. He was nowhere near him. That's why I made sure, because I didn't want fucking Davids to get in trouble or lose his job, to make sure he put the correct statement in. Because the way Den was explaining it, that the GSF member was right next to him, and that's the reason why he shot. Meanwhile, he wasn't even looking at Den. He was looking at the fucking wall. He was at the wall.
I don't give a fuck about any of this. I'm trying to understand. I just want to know, listen, this has nothing to do with what the fuck we're even talking about. I'm just genuinely fucking curious. Is Den wanted to say he was closer so he can validate why he shot?
Yes, exactly. Den, that's my point where I'm trying to talk to you about this. Den is trying to validate that this individual is basically standing right next to him, and he wasn't.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. All right, so then you say, yo, make sure the 50 feet is in the reports.
I told Davids that because I wanted to make sure he covered his ground and make sure he covered his ass, right?
Okay.
But the way he made it sound was that on stand that I gave him an order to change the FOIA report for Den Shiesty's report. But I was telling him for himself to cover his ass and make sure he puts the correct statement in. And do not lie. That's exactly what I was telling him. But for some reason, I'm hearing
What?
that Tess is like, I'm worried about Mineo, and I have fucking judges saying, yeah, I'm worried about when they want to terminate. What the fuck did I do by just helping out my fellow fucking ranger, trying to do the right thing by him?
All right. Okay. Let me. All right. Let me talk to Den, and then I'll figure this all out.
Den's not even around.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to talk to him a different day, maybe tomorrow or something. Or
No, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I don't want to be accused of something because of the wording by David's. Like, I did something wrong where I did nothing wrong in this situation.
yeah. Okay.
And Den, I could promise you right now, you talk to Den, God is my witness. I promise you, he's gonna tell you that this individual is right next to him.
Fuck,
That's
I want
the
to
reason
watch
why
a
he
clip
shot me
so
while he
badly,
was
Chad, but I
nowhere
don't
near
want
him.
to. Say that again.
I said, and I'm telling you right now, when you talk to Den is gonna make it that this guy was right near him, and that's the reason why he opened fire.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. Okay. All right. Let me figure some shit out. Let me. And then I'll get back to you.
Yeah,
And
Conan, the thing that pisses me off, bro, is that I don't want nobody thinking I'm doing anything wrong. I come on duty every fucking day. I do my job. I do everything fucking correctly. I'm even fucking doing reports. Okay? But now I'm being labeled as somebody that's ordering another ranger to do fucking fraudulent shit. And I don't want that on my fucking back.
yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me listen. Nobody's getting terminated, first of all, because as long as we have Cerberus PD cops slump spike stripping, nobody's getting fired in my department. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, let me figure this shit out, and then I'll get back to you.
All right. You staying on duty?
No.
Okay.
Damn, I don't fuck Chad. This is kind of hard without watching the clip. It's kind of tough to figure out. You know what I mean? It's kind of tough to. Damn. What do you guys think here, chat? What do you guys think? It looks and sounds so bad. It actually doesn't. It really doesn't, to be honest with you. It actually seems like everybody fucking made such a big deal out of this. You want to know what my gut instinct is? My gut instinct is Mineo told him to do it. Den Shiesty tried stirring the pot.
Hey, what's up, Clarkson?
Hey, Brick, what's going on?
Nothing much, nothing much. You want to ride together?
No, I'm not gonna be on duty for much longer, Brick. Just came to handle complaint.
Oh, shit. All
Yeah.
right. Sounds good.
Yep.
Have fun, guys.
What's going on, Brian?
Listen, if I gotta take the fall for this shit, I'll take the fall for this shit.
There's no fall. I mean, you know, I got the commissioner breathing down my back, so I gotta take some sort of action over here.
Yeah, I understand. Just know, like, if it comes to it, just give me the brunt of it. Just give me a slap on the wrist. I'll take that.
Listen. Don't worry about it. All right. If anybody's getting punished, you know, it'll be collective punishment. It won't be just one person. All right. I got the commissioner breathing down my back. I got the DOJ now looking into this. We got a big deal here.
All right, sir. I apologize.
No problem. Appreciate you being a real one, though, Brian, and trying to take the hit.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. No problem. All right, so here's my gut, and see, I don't know. It's like, chat. I'm not gonna watch the clip or anything. Or I'm not gonna watch. If there is one, I'm not gonna watch it. Right. I want to. This is gonna be handled purely in RP, right? So, what I personally think what happens, or what Conan thinks what happens, at least, is that personally, I think Mineo told him to do it. And then Den Shiesty tried fucking stirring the fucking pot and like tried being like in the court case and was like, you know what, fuck it, let me try to fuck them over. And then he goes and says out of nowhere, well, that's not what I said. I didn't say that, or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was between Den and it was Den and Mineo, and then fucking Brian being told what to do. But I'm gonna be real. This isn't even a fucking serious situation. This is literally fucking stupid as fuck. The reason why this is stupid as fuck is because no matter what happens, even if this sentence got deleted or not, Mineo and both Brian in their testimonies had the 40 to 50 feet away from Den Shiesty and the reports. So no matter what Den Shiesty said, it didn't matter. But I mean, you know, under oath, Brian said Mineo told him to do that. The problem is this court case was also 2 months later. So maybe did Brian Davids make that up? Maybe he couldn't remember. Maybe he misunderstood, or that actually happened, and then Mineo went in and told me a bunch of like shit just to cover his back and shit. You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
So we gotta figure it out. I gotta talk to Den Shiesty,
Hello?
and then after we talk to Den Shiesty,
About a little what?
it's only a serious situation because Reddit made a big deal. I don't give a. All right, listen.
See you real quick or no?
God, I don't give a fuck about Reddit. I don't know how you guys, what you guys think I ever cared about that fucking shithole. Oh, I'm not. No, hell, bro. I am not firing anybody, bro. Don't come to me tell me to fire somebody when they fucking when you have these brain dead fucking high command and fucking cops doing brain dead shit every day, please. And then when I post it in high command chat, everybody ignores it. I don't want to hear it. No, but don't come to me and tell me to fire somebody. Worry about your own department first. If this is the worst of what my department does, then please, I'll take it over what the other ones do. You know what I mean? Yeah, when Cerberus PD cop stops slump spike stripping and getting away with it after I bring it up in high command chat, and not getting and don't get fined, disciplined, or suspended or anything, then yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that is not 50 feet by the way. Both Brian Davids and John Mineo are fucking idiots. That is not 50 feet. Den Shiesty's actually right for once. That is not 50 feet. Somebody explain to me how this is 50 feet.
Above you, you could hear the car above you on scene.
We'll go there right now.
You could hear it coming out the northern entrance.
Hey, Clarkson.
What's up, guys?
Looking well fed?
Yeah, well fed, sir.
Is anybody doing the B boost? And you didn't reply. Like there was just nothing from you. You need to be communicating every last minute. Only because it helps him understand what's going on, so he has more context when he arrives, and it means that if you get shot.
Hey, Clarkson, I hope you have a good shift.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Oh, is that you, Lewis?
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
How you doing, Lewis? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
You got my message?
Yes, I
We'll
did.
do like sometime next week, yeah?
Yeah, just let me know your availability and I can work with it.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know.
Have a great day.
Okay, listen. Let's go over there and let's measure it out.